guess what? We're gonna go grocery shopping for specific ingredients of Haleem. We're documenting how to make Haleem, and it begins with the ingredients. What goes into Haleem, aka beef stew? But it's not really like the way that she's gonna make it is not the way that they traditionally make it. And the reason for that is the traditional way of making it is very
It's not. He doesn't like it.
No, not at all.
It's delicious.
It's just liquid meat. It's like you might as well take the beef, throw it in a blender, and put some spices in there, and boom, you've got Haleem. At least the old-fashioned way. Your first stop typically would be your local halal meat grocery store. In this case, we've got Adams. Obviously, you can't make beef stew without the beef, right? Ooh, anybody want some steak?
Is that what you want? Meat.
Okay.
Yes.
So what if you just go straight to the steak?
No, the bones I also want in there.
Oh, you want... Gotcha. The halal meat grocery store. Oh, there's actually something called Haleem mix. So all of that beef plus 3 boxes.
No. All of that beef is just for 2 boxes.
Pay no attention to my chicken fillets. That has nothing to do with this recipe. Next item on the list, we're looking at some barley. Does barley count as complex carbs or legumes? Or some might call legumes. I disagree with that. Looks like we have found the barley here. All right. Oh, look at that. This is something actually called Haleem mix. Is this actually barley though?
No, it has like all the lentils mixed in here. This is just extra barley that I'm going to add because normally in here there's not enough.
So basically get something called Haleem mix.
To get the more thicker consistency in Haleem.
And at the same time get extra barley on top of that.
Yeah.
And gotcha.
No, not this.
You don't want this?
No, we already have the Haleem mix here.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so that's the same thing. So that's just a different brand.
So yeah, it's a brand that doesn't have the spices with it.
Oh, okay. So that's $35 minus the chicken. So it really comes out to just over $30. Okay, so the next step here is, what is it that you're doing over here? Instapot? Is this what you make it with? There you go. It says it's on.
It's going to heat up.
Okay.
And when it's done doing that, I will put all the ingredients in there.
So what's the prep that you're doing?
So right now I'm going to wash the meat a little.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is try to cut out all that fat.
Why? The fat's good. No? It's like the best part.
Yeah, but that's fat.
Okay, but it's good fat.
Is it?
It's beef fat. Beefy fat.
Okay. So we're just going to wash.
What does washing necessarily entail?
We're just washing out the blood and all that.
Okay. Take a look at that, guys. The meat has been skinned of its excess fat. Okay.
So normally you would soak these for, at least 30 minutes to an hour to, get them to soften up a little bit. That's ready.
Okay.
But since we're cooking this in an Instant Pot, I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
But normally you would do that.
But we're not normal, so.
Well, high tech. Yes.
Yeah,
advanced.
we're advanced with the Instant Pot, so no need. We just have to wait. So instead of soaking it, are you still gonna put it in water or something, or what?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm just gonna put half a cup of barley in here.
Half a cup. Ooh, there you got your measuring cup too. So this is an item that everybody should have in order to be able to do this, right?
Yes.
Okay. And just like that, boom,
More barley.
extra barley.
Okay.
And just kind of mix it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, not necessarily, but I feel like a little bit more.
Now you're just kind of like
Eyeballing it.
eyeballing it. Okay. So half a cup was just enough so that it fills the top of the bowl. Do you know the size of this bowl?
Well, I just want to be able to see more barley than
Yeah.
anything else. Okay.
How big is this bowl? It's the width of my hand. My hand's pretty big, so.
So I have to fill up this up to maximum 2/3 of.
Is there a marker? Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
So.
So at the 2/3 mark,
yeah.
that's where you put the water. Or is it water?
So,
Or just in general with everything?
right. So first I'm gonna put the meat in.
Okay. You're not shredding it?
No, I'm gonna do that after it's cooked.
Okay. Is it easier that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So first cook, then shred.
Okay. Now I'm going to take the masala.
Lashan masala. This thing is a nightmare sometimes.
Put it all in here.
You're putting it all?
Yep.
Oh boy. This is the spicy stuff, guys. She's like, it'll be fine. Is that what you did last time?
Last time I put the two were not enough. It felt like it was still missing.
What are you talking about? Last
Yeah.
time it was perfect.
Okay, well I put 2 in there, so.
Last time I did 1.
No, I did 2.
Oh, you did 2 last time?
Yes.
Okay. And you're saying it wasn't enough?
Mix it up. No, it wasn't enough.
That's what happens when you're when you eat spicy food growing up your whole life. You're like, no, it's not spicy enough. And me on the other hand,
I don't eat spicy at all.
but me on the other hand, it's just like I need to take a couple days off.
Now I'm gonna just fill it up with water.
Water.
I don't have a measuring cup. So
May is gonna fill it up with May.
I don't have a measuring cup, so I'm just gonna use this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fill up the thing all the way up to the maximum amount I can do.
2/3.
So it's I can still fill up a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm guessing about 2 cups. Or maybe not. 1 cup.
There we go. There we go, folks. We're at the 2/3 mark.
I'm gonna mix it. Make sure that we get,
Oh, the color?
yeah. Just make sure it's all even everywhere. The masala, the meat is cooking. Nicely soaked with the mixture of the masala.
So essentially, this whole recipe is dependent on this Instapot.
It is, yes.
So this is more or less an Instapot recipe.
So normally, what you would do is for 1 pack of Haleem, you would put like 250 grams of meat and 5 grams of bone. But what I did was I didn't put too much. I did a little bit of bone, but more so meat because that's how Bilal likes it.
I like it chunky.
So that's why you're seeing a lot more meat in here because he likes more meat than anything else. Even the dogs, he
Yep.
likes it more than the.
Gotta get them legumes. This is basically a slow carb, high protein meal right here.
Okay. So now it's gonna start cooking as soon as I lock it. The pressure is gonna start building up.
Yeah.
It's gonna come all the way to the top.
So the
That
Instapot
means-
is like it's a pressure cooker.
Right, but
But it's a high-tech
instant.
pressure cooker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in there now.
Yeah.
It's extremely hot. I selected meat,
Okay.
so it's gonna cook meat according to the time that it deems that
Yeah,
oh, the
Instapot
meat's
should
gonna
pay
be
us for this.
Huh?
Instapot should sponsor us for this video.
And yeah, it's gonna be done. And once it gets done, it's gonna keep warm.
Okay.
What I like to do is keep it in there for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because I like my meat very soft.
Okay.
So easier for me to just break it, and when I'm eating it, I don't like it to be very chewy. I don't like it medium rare. I like it like extremely
well done.
Well done. Like especially
Well,
for.
It makes sense for Haleem, although I
Yeah.
like my steaks rare or medium rare. Cool. So now you just let it sit for 6 minutes?
No. Now it's counting down to up to I think at least 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's gonna let the meat cook, or 20 minutes. I forget.
Yeah.
But as soon as the time, it's not gonna go over. It's not gonna overcook or anything. It's gonna, go back to keep warm.
Yeah.
And that's when I'll know that it's done.
Okay.
It'll be.
Gotcha. All right. So we'll wait for the beef.
Wait for the meat.
Okay, so one of the things that you just noticed is that although it's nice and bubbly, the meat is sticky.
Yeah, it's still.
It's still tough, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna put it back in the Instant Pot for how long?
I'm gonna put it back in the pot for at least 10 to 15 more minutes.
Okay.
I want to say 15 minutes because I like it to be.
To make it really, really soft.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in the end, it'll be less work for you while you're shredding it, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set it.
All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
All right, look at that.
And let's see if the meat is. Well, it looks like it is done. See?
Okay.
You want to taste it?
Okay, time lapse that. I just want to show you guys something. This is the thickness that I'm talking about. Look how good, look how textured, look how not like liquidy it is. This is the appropriate kind of Haleem. And guys, and for anybody, I just realized I still have the so just for anybody, if you're wondering, this is just so it opens up my nasal cavity so I can breathe better. But anyway, if you don't want it all stewy, I mean, you could just go ahead and eat that or that just like this. And in all seriousness, how much time did it take in the Instapot in totality? 25 plus 15, so just 45 minutes. And the food is ready to eat if you want to just eat, right? This it's done now. But what she's gonna do to go with the traditional Haleem, she's gonna shred it and liquefy this just a little bit more. I'm guessing, I think it's fine as is, but liquefy this just a little bit more. She's looking at me. She's like, this guy is messing up traditional dishes. But there you go. See, just pour some water in there. She was like, yes, I'm gonna liquefy it just a little bit. But yeah, like literally, if you just want to start eating, it's ready. But now we're actually gonna make what is traditionally Haleem, but not traditionally. How much water did you put in there?
2 cups.
2 cups of water to further liquefy this. And so now it's a little bit soupy. It's not as chunky. It was looking really beautiful before. But now she's going to go in here and just start manually separating the meat and the bone. And then after you spread the meat, spread the meat and the bone, she's going to go ahead and start eating it. Yeah. Just a note, guys, this dish is not a good idea to make while you're fasting, because it's gonna smell great and you're gonna be tempted to taste it great too. So, FYI. So, is it ready?
No, I just need to blend this a little.
Yeah.
And
then just go ahead and pull that out. So shredding this meat took all of maybe, what, 5 minutes? No, 10 minutes max?
10 minutes.
Yeah. And after you do that, one of the things that you might want to do is get yourself one of these and pull out, because one of the things I had a lot of fun doing was pulling out the fat from the beef and then simply chowing down on that. But now the next step, as I take it, is to take all of that and pour it right into here.
Yep.
And just like that, pour it all in there. Yum, 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 yum.
It's kind of chunky.
Mmm. And if you were to leave it just like this, I think it's good. Grind in the store, grind in the store.
Yep, doing stuff. I don't want to grind too much.
Yeah, that's good. I agree. You should not grind anymore.
Okay. And we're done. It's ready to eat.
Ready to eat. So I want to showcase to you this Haleem, what it looks like nutritionally. So what I did was I broke it down into what would be equivalent to a 600 calorie meal, which is approximately 8 meals in the total setup. And in that total setup, the whole thing, this is about, I think it's safe to say this is about 8 bowls worth of Haleem. Okay, so these 8 bowls, in each bowl you're getting approximately 62 grams of slow carbohydrates, 11.5 grams of fat, and 58.75 grams of protein, with about 605.5 total calories. So again, at about 600 calories, you get 8 meals. That's the Haleem breakdown, guys. If you guys enjoyed, let us know if you try implementing the recipe, and let me know how it goes. It's actually rather simple, rather straightforward. Thank you to the Instapot that my wife is using. It makes the whole process so much faster, easier, and I think even healthier, considering the way that they make Haleem. The thing is that the way that desis traditionally make Haleem is super, 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 super liquidy, watery, and pulverized. Not this one. Enjoy, guys.